Hey guys, it's Viger, and today begins our epic journey into the world of SCP. Before we begin, I'd advise everyone new to the SCP universe to watch my SCP introduction video before proceeding any further. As of writing, there are about 5,000 SCPs that I can choose from to start this series with, so I decided to start with the classic, an easy SCP to begin with that has all the elements of an SCP for those still new to this world. So, without further ado, let's begin with SCP-169, the Leviathan. Object Class: Keter. Earth's oceans hold many secrets. Secrets that science is still discovering even today. This world of mystery that the ocean has become lends itself to creating possible sea monsters that lurk in its depths. For centuries, sailors and storytellers have spoken of monstrous creatures that could eat ships whole and that ruled the seas. One such creature was known simply as the Leviathan. Its description has always changed, but the one thing that has remained constant was its enormous size. The Foundation is still currently trying to understand this creature, which has been classified as SCP-169. 169 was first discovered at some point in the 1900s, the exact date of discovery redacted from 169's file. Mobile Task Force Gamma 6, Deep Feeders, was sent to an archipelago near the southwestern portion of South America to investigate possible anomalous activity on the archipelago, as the landmass itself had suddenly shifted 3 kilometers from its original position, with no geological events being linked to the shift. It was soon discovered that the archipelago itself was anomalous in nature, with the archipelago actually being a portion of 169's body extending out of the water. With this discovery, the Foundation has begun a full investigation into what 169 was and what it is capable of. The investigation revealed that SCP-169 is possibly a massive marine arthropod, and that its body is currently stretching around the southern tip of South America. The exact size of 169 is currently unknown, but estimations have put down its length to be between 2,000 and 8,000 kilometers, or roughly 1,200 to 5,000 miles. To put that into perspective, the distance between Los Angeles, California, and New York City, New York, is roughly half that distance. I'll give you some time to let that sink in real quick. Despite its massive size, 169 appears to be dormant, only moving about less than a kilometer a week, though the Foundation has noted that this movement seems to be only 169 drifting in the currents. Seismic tremors in the area are attributed to 169 breathing, which occurs once every 3 months. Due to the enormous size of 169, the Foundation has declared that 169, quote, cannot and almost certainly will never be contained. No structure on Earth is large enough or strong enough to contain SCP-169, end quote. In lieu of not being able to contain 169, the Foundation has established a perimeter around the archipelago, preventing anyone from getting too close, establishing it as a nature preserve due to a number of endangered birds that currently live in the archipelago's area. Satellite footage of the area is to be heavily edited so that knowledge of 169 does not spread. Despite all the best efforts of the Foundation to hide 169 from the public, however, something got through. In 1997, a deep-sea microphone used by the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration recorded an ultra-low frequency, high-amplitude underwater sound at coordinates 50 degrees south and 100 degrees west, near the southern tip of South America, where 169 is located. The sound was then leaked to the media and spread across many major news outlets and scientific communities, who coined the sound with the name the bloop. Scientists outside of the Foundation have speculated that for a sound like that to have been created would mean that a large organism would be responsible. Thankfully for the Foundation, the bloop has remained a mystery. The Foundation, though, has confirmed that 169 is believed to be responsible, and have taken extra measures to prevent any more leaks in the future. SCP-169 does constitute a very early SCP, a very basic anomalous creature whose only anomalous trait is being extraordinarily large, so large that pinpointing its exact location was determined by the orbital variances of the entire planet itself, which did pinpoint it to South America. What makes 169 so interesting, though, is not only its fictional origins, but also its historical context. For as crazy as this would sound, unlike 169, the bloop is 100% real, not made up just for the sake of 169. The bloop was an actual sound that was recorded in 1997, and to this day has baffled both the marine biology and scientific communities, with pretty much no explanation as to what could have possibly made that sound. Some consider it to be ice causing the sound from the various ice shelves in the Antarctic region, and some have claimed that a previously undiscovered, immensely large organic creature could have been responsible. Either which way, the bloop has still remained a mystery, and in the SCP universe, despite its massive size, 169 has still remained hidden, which just goes to show how effective the Foundation can be, even when some things still leak through. And that's it for my description and discussion of SCP-169, just to get things started. I hope everyone liked this change of pace, how the series is going to be starting, and plenty more of SCP videos will be coming out soon. Sooner rather than later. Again, about various SCPs, different aspects of the SCP universe, and maybe some groups of interest whenever I want to. And maybe I'll talk about a little bit of a broken masquerade here or there. But we will cross that bridge when we get there. So, that's it for the video. Check out the SCP Wiki for all the different SCPs that have been written thus far. So many to go through, so little time to get through to them. But tell me which ones are your favorites down below. I might do a video on them in the future. And with that being said, I will see you guys when I see you guys. And as always, toodles.